Eagles Niners. Hard game for me to decide who's going to win. This one, these teams, I wouldn't say they're evenly matched, but this is one of the best matchups of the year right here because, in my opinion, these are the two best rosters in the National Football League. Going head to head, it should be a treat. But when I look at it, it's a hard game for me to decide who's going to win because if you look at the Eagles, man, they're a stacked roster. Jalen Hurts been playing phenomenal MVP football all year. You got the receiver Brown, you got Devontae Smith, you got Miles Sanders, you got Lane Johnson. I mean, this team is stacked on the defensive end. Hassan Reddick, you got Bradbury, and you got Slay. And a host of others. But when I look at the San Fran side, why I was leaning more towards, I'm leaning towards both, and I will explain. Why I'm leaning towards San Fran is, okay, all of that I just named in Philly. But then when you look at San Fran, first of all, you got an all-pro H-back in San Fran. The U-check guy, he's all-pro, and he's a fullback H-back blocker. He's the best in the business. Then you have a Christian McCaffrey who's a Pro Bowl running back. You you got an all-pro left tackle, the best in the business, Trent Williams. You have Kittles, arguably tight end one in the league or tight end two. And then you got Debo Samuels. Now think about this now, what I just said, all of that I just named. You got four potential Hall of Famers on one side of the football in San Fran. Four potential. One, two, three. Yeah, four potential Hall of Famers on one side of the football. And then on the other side of the football, you got Warner, who is playing out of body right now. And you got another potential Hall of Famer. Nick Bosa is definitely going to be a Hall of Famer too. So this it's like five Hall of Famers on this roster alone when you think about it. You ain't seen nothing like that since the Steelers. So that's why I was leaning towards San Fran. But then what makes me lean towards Philly is the fact that two things. It's just two little things. They're playing at home, which has a lot to do with it. And their quarterback is better than Brock Purdy. And they do have a good secondary, but San Fran can offset the secondary with the power running game and just Kyle Shanahan being... The only thing Philly can hope for is Kyle Shanahan outcoaches himself like he normally does in big games. I mean, you seen it. You seen it in the Super Bowl with the Patriots. You seen it. You seen it again with the San Francisco and Kansas City Super Bowl. Sometimes Cal just, I don't know. As genius as he is, sometimes he does little things that can hurt his own self, gets in his own way. So when I look at these two teams, man, and I had to make a pick, and even while I'm doing this video, I don't even got my pick. So, but with me saying all of that I said, but the quarterback being the most important piece, I put it like this. If Philly plays their best game and San Francisco plays their best game, if all that goes at the same time, I would give the nod to Philly. But if San Fran comes in with that physicality and Philly doesn't jump on them early, then I'm leaning to San Fran. So still, I really don't have a pick of who I think is going to win this game. I just gave you some reasons why I think both of these teams, this is a good matchup. And I would say this, if this game was at a neutral site, I would be picking the Niners all day. If this game was in San Fran, I would be picking the Niners all day. The reason why I'm picking Philly, I'm not picking Philly. The reason why I won't disregard Philly is because I think the quarterback play is better. I mean, I think these teams are both evenly matched at pass rush. I think they both disrupt the quarterback. The defenses both put you in crazy situations. Philly has an offense that's kind of like it's hard to crack, but I do know one thing with the offense. If you can slow them down early, they can be beat. You seen it when they played the Washington Commanders. If they don't get off to a fast start, then or have one of these crazy quarters, because they had crazy quarters. If you can eliminate that, then San Fran can win. But if Philly goes all in, and they score like 21 points in the first quarter, it's Philly all day. But yeah, man, hit this like, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be doing more Bloodshot exclusives for other things. And y'all have a good day.